How to make a tiger without a pattern. I had this fabric that was left over from a mask making project. No need to have that anymore. Then I basically cut a number of lengths to represent legs. This is not going to be your typical tiger, by the way. And a number of lengths to represent arms. And then a shape to represent a head and a shape to represent a body. There's no thought, no pre-thought going into this, or not much anyway. We're going to adjust the pieces of fabric as we go forward. And I have several that I have started and cut this way. We'll see how far I get. Here I've stitched all the arms and legs together on one side. This is because when I sew the stripes onto the fabric, I want the stripes to be continuous. So then I'll sew the stripes on and then try to begin and end at the same point so that I will actually have continuity, but it won't matter so much because these will be on the insides. And for the stripes, I'm using t-shirt fabric because t-shirt fabric does not fray. And I happen to have a black t-shirt. We did some silk screening with the Thermofax. I do my own experiments. Very cute. Anyway, this has been sitting around for a while. Nobody ever wore it, and so I can use it to get my stripes. Here's the first one. Now I'm going to trim it and turn it inside out. But maybe I'll do a whole bunch of them first. Okay, now tails. So for the tail, I'm going to fold them in. You can't see me folding as I do it, but I'll talk through it. It's kind of small with the bulk of the t-shirt fabric. It's okay, so it looks like this. And now I'm going to put it on zigzag. So decent zigzag. And I am going to zigzag my way to the end of the tail. But I let one edge of the zigzag stitch fall over the side. Oh, I think I need a wider zigzag. Okay, here is a tail. So you can get a little close up on the stitching. Next, we turn, trim, and stuff the arms and legs. So usually when you're turning, you do, you cut these notches. Oh, it doesn't matter. Handmade, right? Okay. Not matching in a big way. Okay, so that's this side. Two of them matched, two of them didn't. That's nature. Nothing's perfect in nature, right? They also will be on the insides, right? So these will be the outside part of the leg. So I think that's, so you just pull a piece, and then you take your little pokey thing, and you poke it down into the leg. See, the pokey thing is too sharp, so it's, I'll get a spoon. There is the first leg. Cute, right? Okay, now let's do 11 more. Here we have it. All of the limbs have been stuffed. The tails have been turned. And now we have to attach the heads to the bodies and prepare to sew the sides of the stuffies. Right sides together and just finding the point at which it works and then flipping it up.
for now on all four. So here it is. It's looking super cute. And I've just realized I probably should put a few of these lines on the face too, so that we can include that in the tiger effect. But look at it. Oh my God, isn't it adorable? Backs and once I have that done, then backs to fronts. Oh, actually sew these on in place and then backs to fronts, which is a little tricky. And then we're done. Okay. I've sewed the legs on and the arms on. Now I'm going to sew the body on, starting over here and going up and around. And then later on, I'll stitch the legs, the whole body, after I've stuffed it, of course. Things got a little mixed up in there. This is great. I love making these dolls. I had forgotten how easy and how much fun they were to make. Okay, almost there. So, let's see. I have to check that these stitches got done okay. Look, there's a little bit of a disconnect here, which will show up and hurt. Like I'm all okay with double stitching. Great. So this is what it looks like, unturned. Now, what's going to happen is if I turn it without clipping these seams, I am going to have some serious pulling right here. So that's what we do next, which it does sort of give it the chance of being weaker in that corner, but there's no way around that. You have to trust. And then there's a little bit of clipping here and a little bit of clipping here. Okay, just adjusting my camera a little. And then we clip around here. Usually they do like this. And they do a little notch, because the notch, when you do like this, it's not going to bunch up. Okay, so we do a couple of notches, and then I got something planned for these ears, which I think could be super cute, but that will be later. Okay, right? So good luck to us. Pulling. I need that skewer. Here's the skewer. Okay. Oh, super cute. This makes it all worthwhile. And to think I didn't have time to make one for myself. Oh, I love it. Even though in its own incomplete, uncoordinated way, it is such a cute little tiger kitty. And again, oh, I forgot to clip here. See, that's what I mean. Oh, it's worth it to clip. Go back and clip it. Because otherwise I could say that's the first one, and it's more valuable that way because it was the first, right? We know how this works, guys. Collectibles, hello. Now I'm going to stuff. Here it is, each one different. This is the front, because this is where the face will go. Now I have to tack that down and add the tail, and then the face will go last, because just in case I don't have time. Then I'll say it's a DIY, add your face. Here's the status, one down. It's not gonna have a tail, it's not gonna have a face, because no time for that. We're on a time crunch, and I just have to finish the last three. When you sew it, you wanna sew it the legs to the front so that the stitching goes on the back. This is the first one I made, and so the stitching's going on the front, which will make it a little less beautiful, but also more valuable. They are 4 tigers. 1, 2, 3, 4 for 4 new member gift baskets. Super cute, super cute. Tigers, 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 and tigers.